Well, hello everyone. You have right here, I'm talking about for first time your orders right here, and you have right here is this other page right here that talks about this is where the magic begins right here. I went ahead and added this just because that I know that a lot of people who are going to be looking through those catalogs are going to maybe say is toward it, yeah, that the first thing that you're going to be thinking about is that whenever you do for order for the first time, that you're going to come across to where it's going to say something like, yeah, if you find something in the catalog that you really, really want and that you really, really like to have, if it's maybe going to be a kite or something like that, or anything that you would like to add to the wish list or something like that. But you see this right here that. Which I'm sure that we've seen already that talk about this right here on the telephone right here. But one thing that I did want to talk about right here is talk about for explain right here. So, I mean, I really don't know if anybody wants to kind of sit down with anybody and just kind of listen to somebody talk or whichever. But let's just say that if one of the questions that we have is going to be is as to where that yeah that do you find that question number one would be is as to where did you find most did you find most of the of the items that you were shopping for to be easy to understand. So really, that every time you think about that, then you're word toward okay, yeah, easy to understand, easy to understand. So what exactly does that necessarily mean? When we do talk about easy to understand, easy to navigate, or something like that. So like, in case if anybody's wondering that if you're going to be on the phone ordering something for sure, that how you know anything that's related to questions, questions to be answered or whichever. And so you're always warned toward it that yeah that whenever it comes to answering a few questions right here, and you're probably thinking as toward okay, yeah, just answer a couple of questions right here. But did you find most of these items to be easy to find and easy to understand about the things that you were shopping for? And then another question I had is toward about what time of the day do you think that will be the best time to be shopping for items that you'll be shopping for? And so that's why it seems that way toward yeah, whenever you're ordering something, the open mind from whenever you're shopping right here. But you see this right here would be example right here of a tablet right here. And in case of anybody's wondering that, yeah, that do you think that maybe anybody would maybe even say too that I would like to see before I place this order, before I buy this, I would like to watch. I would like to visualize. If you want to kind of, I'm like, yeah, visualize. I would like to, I would like to see, I would like to see, how this item works. I want to see how this item works. And so let's just say that if you were to tell somebody that and they're thinking as toward, okay, yeah, you want to see how this works if you go into the store around 8 a.m. and you're going to ask as toward it, yeah, I want to see how this works right here. So, whenever you first walk into the store, that if you do see something on the shelves, you're like, yeah, see something in the catalog that you would like to have, right? And let's just say that if it's on a catalog and maybe that you're gonna go ahead and call and ask about it, and your 102 is toward, okay, do you have any more of these left? And a lot of times that I can remember that whenever I would call over the phone and I would say that, hey, do you got any more of these devices left? You got the electronic tablets right here with the digital pen right here, and so yeah, the first thing that I would ask is that hey, do you have any more of those electronic tablets? And then knowing that anything else that like yeah that you see that you would like to have, but still you look to the catalogs right there, and you're warned toward that hey that you look to the catalogs, and you're thinking as toward okay yeah you see something in that catalog that you would like to have, right? And then you see this right here, you got the coupon right here, and so really, that if you do see anything in the catalog that you would like to have, and let's just say if it's the first time that you order, and maybe that they'll tell you is toward okay, yeah, well, it's the first time that I'm doing this right here, so that's why it seems that way. Toward it, you gotta look really closely at those items. So if there's anything in the catalog that you would try to, yeah, that you would need to focus on, and let's just say that like right here on the left right here that it will be like divided into different categories. You have right here the 15 gigabytes, something like that, and then you would have like maybe the four, the 4 megabytes or something like that, and so yeah, so it's like the way it reads right here, and you're thinking is toward okay, yeah, that so you look at these tabs right here, and you're thinking is to where if you were to go through, look at that information right there, and if it's for what you would like to have, and that source of explanation right there, but then you look right here where it talks about is to where can you please explain that right there? So really that when we're talking about understanding things right here in your word toward okay yeah the card holders the first time experience, please read carefully. So really that more likely it would probably show on the receipt, right? It would show on the receipt that that yeah, after you buy something, after you make a purchase though, that you would see something like this right here where it talks about please read this carefully right here as we explain to where that the things that you had to do knowing about that yeah, please read this because if you are going to be updating the account, or maybe if you're going to be reading something to that catalog, and they say that there's going to be coupons mailed to you, and there's going to be special offers mailed to you, and please stay posted about that. Please check your mailbox and making sure that you're checking your mailbox regularly on a daily or hourly basis, and so that way you can go ahead and receive those updates right there. And it shows on here that yeah, that about maybe 3, maybe 4 pages long of the details right here. And some of the details right here could also tell you that it is your responsibility to make sure that you are making your payments on time, and that if payments are not made on time, and this is what they do, and all that other all those other details right there. But everybody may want to know too that yeah, that when we're talking about managing an online account here, that you're thinking is toward okay yeah that whenever you do shop, if it's your first time shopping, then maybe you don't even have to read every little detail, to those forms, right? Like everybody might say, at least read it just once. Read it at least just once in their entirety, before like yeah, you just read it just one time so that way you can get a better understanding of what you need to do just to be able to continue shopping, and if you want to manage the account, and also if you want to learn a little bit more about how points and rewards work. And so that's another thing that when we do speak about questions right here, that the next question would be that the operator would maybe ask you is that did you find so yeah, you would see something like this right here. Question number 2: did you find the rewards points to be easier to understand? And that also includes includes the yeah, if I could put that in there right there, that that it also includes that whenever you may make a selection. Yeah, making a selection. Making a selection. All right. Now try to get that in there. But yeah, making a selection right there. So every time you think about that in your 102, that yeah includes making a selection right there. So whenever you do think about that and your word toward it, okay, did you find that to be easy? And the first time that you've done that, for sure, right? That the first time doing this, you may find it to be a little bit difficult just because yeah, you gotta look at everything very carefully. You gotta look at everything carefully just to make sure that that it's done right. In order to be able to make sure that everything is done right, you got to make sure you look at everything very carefully right there. And so that's another reason why everybody might say that whenever you do look at those prints, by the way, and you're always warned toward it, yeah, you have to look at everything very carefully just to make sure that that everything is correct, and then that you're able to read it clearly, and then so yeah, so all this writing right here, and let's just say that if that writing, if you read it already maybe 3 times in a row, that they would tell you that to please read and understand the terms of use of the condition of this account right here. And so that is why it seems that way, that you as an account holder, you as a as a card holder, that that you have read and understood the the reasons of how to use service right here. So it's like, yeah, so I'm sure everybody would maybe think that whenever you explain something, that usually means that you take about maybe at least 12 minutes to look at something in its entirety, at least 15 characters long. That you read this whole paragraph right here, and just to make sure that that you read and understood the first yeah, I would say about the first 5 sentences right here of what this says right here. And I know a lot of people would say that if you're going to order something and have it delivered, and including with the gift card, that chances are that yeah, I would, yeah, now or later. And would you like to have your gift card now or later? And that's maybe going to be the next question. Is like, yeah, you have your gift card. If you like to have a gift card along with that or something like that, now or later. So yeah, would you like to have your gift card now or later? And I think everybody would say that, okay, yeah, I would like to have mine now. I don't want to wait until later. I would like to have it now. So let's just say that you see this right here where it talks about, yeah, now or later right here. You may even see that in bigger print. You see this right here? Yeah, now or later right here. Now or later. So a lot of times it seems like that what would you like to have now then compared to what you would have that the order later on. So you begin to ask that question to where that whenever you do shop on those catalogs, is there anything that you would like to have now than compared to save for later? There might be some things that you would like to have later on, but it's like just to kind of get a better understanding about how it works, and then maybe like say that yeah, I got a coupon with that. I have a coupon for that, and so I would like to go ahead and add that to the cart. But still, it's all about reading and understanding about the basics about how the account works, and usually it includes about maybe 4 or 5 questions. But everybody might say that yeah, usually makes you nervous, right? Whenever you think about it. But on the other hand, too, that the way you think about it is that yeah, it's like a practice exercise. It's like it's all about getting used to it and knowing about just understanding about how the service works. But anyway, thanks for watching, everyone.